A particle moves along the x-axis in such a way that its coordinates x varies with time t according to the equation x is equal to 2 minus 5t plus 6t square. What is the initial velocity of the particle? The distance are given x is equal to 2 minus 5t plus 6t square. You find the value of initial velocity. The distance x is equal to x is equal to 2 minus 5t plus 6t square. Now we find the value of velocity. Velocity v is equal to dx by dt. Therefore, we differentiate this equation. Therefore, d by dt, substitute the x value 2 minus 5t plus 6t square. Therefore, differentiate with this equation. Therefore, this is a constant term. Therefore, 0 minus of 5 into dt by dt. Therefore, this value is equal to minus 5 plus 6t square. 6t square differentiate 2 into 6, 12t. Therefore, now write the equation v is equal to minus 5 plus 12t. Initial velocity t is equal to 0. Therefore, initial velocity t is equal to 0. T value substitute in this equation. Therefore, v is equal to initial velocity minus 5 meter second minus 1. Therefore, the negative sign implies that t is equal to 0. The velocity of the particle is along the negative x direction. Suppose two cars A and B are moving with uniform velocity with respect to ground along parallel tracks and in the same direction. Let the velocity of A and B 35 km/h minus 1 due east and 40 km/h 1 east respectively. What is the relative velocity of car B with respect to A? One car travel 35 km, another car travel 40 km. The velocity of car B of A is equal to v vector of A is equal to 35 km/h minus 1. Therefore, next to the velocity of car V of B vector is equal to 40 km/h minus 1. The relative velocity of B with respect to A. Therefore, V vector B of A is equal to V of B vector minus of V of A vector. Therefore, 5 km/h minus 1 due to east. Similarly, the relative velocity of A with respect to B. Therefore, the vector V vector AB is equal to the formula V of A vector minus of V of B vector. Therefore, the value is equal to 5 km/h minus 1. The passenger in the car A, the car B will appear to be moving east with a velocity 5 km/h minus 1. To a passenger in a car B, the car A will appear to move westwards with a velocity of 5 km/h minus 1. Suppose two trains A and B are moving with uniform velocity along parallel track but in opposite directions. Let the velocity of train A be 40 km/h minus 1 due east and that of train B 40 km/h minus 1 due west. Calculate the relative velocity of the train. Both trains are travel in the same uniform velocity, that is 40 km/h minus 1. Two trains A and B are moving with opposite direction. Therefore, relative velocity A with respect to B. Therefore, V of AB is equal to, both are travel in the opposite direction. Therefore, V of AB is equal to 80 km/h minus 1 due east. Thus, to a passenger in a train B, the train A will appear to move east with a velocity of 80 km/h minus 1. The relative velocity B with respect to A. Therefore, V B of A is equal to, both are traveling in the opposite direction. Therefore, V B of A is equal to 80 km/h minus 1. To a passenger in a train A, the train B will appear to move westwards with a velocity of 80 km/h minus 1. Consider two trains A and B moving along parallel tracks with the same velocity in the same direction. Let the velocity of each train be 50 km/h minus 1 due east. Calculate the relative velocity of the train. Let us consider a two train, one is A, another one is B, moving along the same velocity, that is 50 km/h minus 1. Both are traveling in the same direction. Now calculate the relative velocity of the train. Now we substitute the formula. The relative velocity of B with respect to A. Therefore, V of B of A is equal to V of B minus of V of A. Each train both same velocity A and B. Therefore, 50 km/h minus 1. Therefore, V of B minus of V of A. Therefore, the V of B value is equal to 50 km/h minus 1 minus of plus minus of 50 km/h minus 1. Therefore, the value is equal to 50 minus of 50. Therefore, the value is equal to 0 km/h minus 1. Similarly, relative velocity of A with respect to B. Therefore, V of AB. Therefore, the formula V of A minus of V of B. Therefore, same again, 50 km/h minus 1 plus minus of 50 km/h minus 1. Therefore, equal to 0 km/h minus 1. 0 km. Therefore, each train will appear to be at rest with respect to the other. How long will a boy sitting near the window of a train traveling at 36 km/h minus 1 see a train passing by in the opposite direction with a speed of 18 km/h minus 1. In the length of the slow moving train is 19 meter. A boy sitting near the window of train, the velocity of train is 36 km/h minus 1. In the opposite direction of train, speed is 18 km/h minus 1. The relative velocity of the slow moving train with respect to the boy. Therefore, both velocity are adding the both velocity. Therefore, 36 plus 18 km/h minus 1. Therefore, the relative velocity is equal to 54 km/h minus 1. Now we find that this is a km/h minus 1. Therefore, this value converted into meter second minus 1. Therefore, 54 into 5 by 18. This value is converted into km/h minus 1 is converted into meter second minus 1. Therefore, this value is equal to 3 times. Therefore, 15 meter second minus 1. This is the relative velocity of the slow moving train with respect to the boy. Since the boy will watch the full length of the other train, to find the time taken watch the full train. Therefore, the velocity V is equal to 15 meters second minus 1. The distance, the length value is equal to 90 meter. Therefore, we find the value of time period t. Therefore, t is equal to L by V. Therefore, this value substitute in this equation. L value and V value substitute in this equation. Therefore, L is equal to 90. V is equal to 15. Therefore, 15, this value is equal to 6 seconds. Therefore, time period t is equal to time taken to watch the full train t is equal to 6 seconds. A swimmer's speed in the direction of flow of a river is 12 km/h minus 1. Against the direction of flow of the river, the swimmer's speed is 6 km/h minus 1. Calculate the swimmer's speed in the still water and the velocity of the river flow. First one, the swimmer's speed in the direction of a flow of river. both are travel in the same direction. The velocity of swimmer and river both in the same direction. Against the direction of the flow of the river, the swimmer speed is 6 km/h minus 1. Next one, against the opposite direction. Therefore, let V of S is the velocity of the swimmer. Let V of R is the velocity of the river with respect to the ground. Therefore, the problem is a swimmer speed in the direction flow of a river is 12 km/h minus 1. Therefore, V of S plus V of R is equal to 12 km/h minus 1. The directional flow of the river in the swimmer speed is 6 km/h minus 1. Therefore, V of S minus V of R is equal to 6 km/h minus 1. Adding, this is a equation number 1, this is a equation number 2. Adding the both equation, therefore, this value cancel. Therefore, 2 into V of S is equal to 18. 18. Therefore, V of S is equal to 18 by 2. Therefore, 9 km/h minus 1. Therefore, the Vs value substitute in the first equation. Therefore, 9 plus V of R is equal to 12. Therefore, V of R is equal to 12 minus of 9. Therefore, V of R is equal to 3 km/h minus 1. When the river flow and swimmer move in the same direction, the net velocity of swimmer is 12 km/h minus 1. A velocity time graph is given for a particle moving in x direction as below. The first one, describe the motion qualitatively in the interval 0 to 55 seconds. Find the distance and displacement travel from 0 second to 40 second. Find the acceleration at t is equal to 5 second and at t is equal to 20 second. The graph shows that the graph between time and velocity. The first one from O to A, 0 second to 10 second. T is equal to 0, the particle has 0 velocity. T greater than 0, the particle has a positive velocity and move in the positive x direction. From 0 to 10 second, the slope dv by dt is positive. It implies the particle is accelerating. The velocity increases during the time interval. The second one from A to B, 10 second to 15 second. From 10 second to 15 second, the velocity stay constant at 60 meter second minus 1. This acceleration is 0 during this period, but the particle continues to travel in the positive x direction. Next one from B to C, 15 second to 30 second. From this 50 second to 30 second, the slope is negative, implying the velocity is decreasing, but the particle is moving in the positive x direction. T is equal to 30 second, the velocity becomes 0 and the particle come to rest momentarily at t is equal to 30 second. Next one from C to D, that is 30 second to 40 second. From 30 second to 40 second, the velocity is negative. The particles start to move the negative x direction. The magnitude of velocity increases to a maximum 40 meters second minus 1. Next one from D to E. From 40 second to 50 second, the velocity is still negative but start increasing from minus 40 meters second minus 1. T is equal to 55 second, the velocity of the particle is 0 and the particle come to rest. Second one, find the distance and displacement travel from 0 second to 40 second. In the total area under the curve from 0 second to 40 second will give the displacement. Here the area from O to C represent motion along the positive x direction and area under the graph from C to D represent the particle motion along the negative x direction. The displacement traveled by the particle from 0 to 10 second. Therefore, 0 to 10 second the equal to half into 10 into 60. Therefore, 300 meter. Next, the displacement traveled from 10 second to 15 second. Therefore, 16 into 5. That is 300 meter. Then next, the distance traveled from 15 second to 30 second. Therefore, 1 by 2 into 15 into 60. Therefore, 450 meter. The displacement traveled from next 30 second to 40 second. Therefore, 1 by 2 into 10 into minus 40. Therefore, negative. Therefore, minus 200 meter. The negative sign implies that the particle travel 200 meter in the negative x direction. The total displacement from 0 to 40 second. Total displacement. Therefore, 300 meter plus 300 meter plus 450 meter minus 200 meter. Therefore, 850 meter. The particle net displacement is along the positive x direction. The total distance travelled by the particle from 0 to 40 second. Total distance. Therefore, 300 plus 300 plus 450 plus distance. Therefore, adding 200. Therefore, 1250 meter. Find the acceleration at t is equal to 5 second and at t is equal to 20 second. The acceleration is given by the slope in the velocity time graph. In the first 10 seconds, the velocity has constant slope, that is constant acceleration. The acceleration A is from v1 is equal to 0 to v2 is equal to 60 meter second minus 1. Therefore, acceleration A is equal to v2 minus v1 by t2 minus of t1. Therefore, A is equal to 60 minus 0 to 10 minus 0. Therefore, 60 by 10. Therefore, 6 meter second minus 2. The acceleration is 6 meter second minus 2. The particle has constant negative slope from 50 second to 30 second. In this case, v2 is equal to 0. v1 is equal to 60 meter second minus 1. The acceleration t is equal to 20 second. Therefore, acceleration is equal to 0 minus 60 by 30 minus 15. Therefore, minus 60 by 15. Therefore, acceleration is equal to minus 4 meter second minus 2. The negative sign implies that the particle has negative acceleration. If the position vector of the particle is given by r vector is equal to 3t square I cap plus 5t j cap plus 4k cap. Find the first question. The velocity of the particle at t is equal to 3 seconds. Second one, the speed of the particle at t is equal to 3 seconds. Third one, acceleration of the particle at time t is equal to 3 seconds. The velocity v is equal to, v vector is equal to dr vector by dt. dr vector by dt can be written as dx by dt I cap plus dy by dt j cap plus dz by dt k cap. The r value is given, r value is equal to 3t square I cap plus 5t j cap plus 4k cap. Now we find the value of velocity. V vector is equal to dr vector by dt. Therefore, differentiate this equation. Therefore, 3t square I cap is equal to 6t plus 5t, differentiate the value is equal to 5 I cap 5 j cap plus 0. Therefore, the velocity has only two components. First one, v of x is equal to 60 depending on the time t, and v of y is equal to 5, which is independent of time. Therefore, the velocity is equal to, therefore, velocity of t is equal to 3 seconds is given. Therefore, v of v vector is equal to t is equal to 6 t of I cap plus 5 j cap. Therefore, t is equal to 3 seconds. Therefore, the value is equal to v vector of 3 is equal to 18 I cap plus 5 j cap. The second question, speed of the particle at t is equal to 3 seconds. Speed is equal to modulus of velocity. Therefore, the second one, when speed is equal to v is equal to modulus of velocity. Therefore, 18 square plus 5 square. Therefore, this value is equal to root of 349. Simplify this value. Therefore, 18.68 meters second minus 1. Next, we find the value of acceleration of the particle at time t is equal to 3 seconds. Next, we find the value of t is equal to 3. What is the acceleration value? A is equal to d square r by dt square. Therefore, this value is equal to d square r by dt square. Therefore, 6 I cap. The acceleration has only the x component. Note the acceleration has the independent of t, which means acceleration is constant. T is equal to 3. The same value of acceleration is equal to 6 I cap. The velocity is non-uniform, but the acceleration is uniform.